Chiefs Kingdom, we are closing in on 63,000 subscribers here on the channel as the run to the playoffs is on. We're going to be all over it here on the Chiefs Report with our daily news and rumors, our live shows every week, watch parties on game days, and more. If you love the Kansas City Chiefs, this is the channel for you. We're closing in on 63,000 subscribers. More subscribers means more content. Hop on board. Come on in and stay a while, folks. Subscribe now to the Chiefs Report. We'll get started with today's show. Could Jaylen Watson be making a return to the Kansas City Chiefs? Welcome in to this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. Let's set the scene for you, folks, as Jaylen Watson posted a cryptic message on X this week talking about a unexpected return with the following: "Never count me out." That coming on Tuesday night, which is pretty interesting because this isn't the first time that he's posted a cryptic message about his potential return. He did so about a month ago and deleted that post, and now this post is out there. And here's what you need to know about this situation. The Chiefs starting left cornerback was Watson for the first 6 games of the season. He was the replacement for L'Jarius Sneed, who obviously went on to the Tennessee Titans. And Watson was playing pretty well before he fractured his ankle in Week 7. And the reports then suggested at the time that this was going to be season-ending for Jaylen Watson, that they were going to be without him for the rest of the campaign and would have to figure out where they would go from there and need other guys like Williams and Johnson to step up. More on those guys coming up later. But you look at what has gone on since the injury. Watson's made it pretty known that he's disputing these reports, that he thinks that he could potentially make this return. And we saw Jesse Newell, the Kansas City Star, on Wednesday put out something that he does not believe that we will see a return from Jaylen Watson. He said it would be quite the surprise if that was the case, if he did return to the football field in 2024. But nonetheless, if he can get healthy, and it is a big if, then this would be big for Kansas City to get Jaylen Watson back. Because if we're going to be honest with you, with the way things have gone for the Kansas City Chiefs at the secondary spots in the corner position, the Chiefs secondary has just been a mess in the second half of this season. One of the ongoing themes of this Chiefs team that we've talked about was that it's a simple formula to get to where they want to go this year. It's run the football and play great defense. And what we've seen over the last few weeks from this Chiefs defense has not been that great, and in particular, it's been the corner room that's let them down, as we've seen opposing offenses really target their receivers and just take advantage of the lapses in coverage that we've seen from this secondary, that there has been a significant fall-off with this secondary group since Watson went down. So if they can get Watson back, then this could be huge for this Chiefs team as far as this goes. Let's ask you, do you believe Jaylen Watson is onto something here? Will he return this season? Type Y for yes, in for no. Way in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Today's show is sponsored by our friends at Public Rec. I'm wearing one of their fantastic shirts right now, and you could be wearing one yourself, folks. Let's be real. Wearing nice pants sucks. Who decided that stiff, uncomfortable fabric squeezing your family jewels was the key to looking sharp? Well, here's an early holiday gift from me to you. Those days are finally over. Public Rec's Daymaker pants are here to make sure you stay comfy and classy this season. They feel like your favorite sweats, but look like tailored pants. Yup, super stretchy with an elastic waistband so you can rock them anywhere. Whether you're kicking back with holiday movies, making your way through leftovers, or watching bowl games with the boys, these pants have you covered. Heck, they'll even keep you looking sharp for that holiday party with your in-laws. Give the gift of comfort to yourself or someone you love this holiday season with Public Rec's Daymaker pants. And for a limited time, you can get 20% off your entire order with code CHAT20 at publicrec.com. That's 20% off when you use promo code CHAT20 at publicrec.com. I got the shirt. I also got the pants at home, too. The pants are extremely comfortable, folks. And if you're looking for a great gift to give your dad, your brother, cousin, uncle, whoever it may be. Public Rec is exactly what they're going to want and what they're looking for, folks. Public Rec not only has the most comfortable pants ever made, but they have a huge selection of high-quality everyday basics. You can revamp your entire wardrobe with their perfect-fitting polos, shorts, and hoodies. Stop suffering in regular pants and give the gift of comfort this holiday season for a limited time only. Our listeners get 20% off when you use code CHAT20 at checkout. That's 20% off with the code CHAT20 at publicrec.com. And after you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Say goodbye to pants that put up a fight, because when comfort meets style, you found Public Rec. All right, back to Jaylen Watson now. Prior to the injury, Watson was balling out. He was looking fantastic in that secondary room alongside Trent McDuffie. And what we've seen since Watson went down, not only has his replacement struggled, but Trent McDuffie's play has actually gone down in the last few weeks. And if you get Watson back, that's going to not only improve just having him back on the football field himself, but everybody is going to get better with having Watson out there. Here's what he was doing prior to the injury, folks. He had a career high of a 70.9 overall grade by Pro Football Focus in the first 6 games of this season. He allowed just a 53.6 completion percentage when targeted, a very solid number. Had 4 pass breakups and 27 tackles, and he was very effective in what Spags wanted to do defensively when it came to exotic blitzes and coverage packages throughout this season. And you think about the value of Watson. This is a former 7th-round pick, and just a few years into his time in the National Football League, really just starting to come into his own, getting into his prime years, as we didn't see a ton of him realistically prior to 2024, just 38 career games played with 14 starts. But as you can see, the numbers that showed, we mentioned the tackles, he's had 27, 4 pass breakups. He was much more effective than what those numbers show. Let's take it a step further and show you these coverage stats that we're talking about here, folks. The yardage allowed, less than 200 in those 6 games, 4 pass breakups, QB rating of 75.3 allowed. And when we compare that quarterback rating to the other guys that have been in his place, it's going to be pretty eye-opening when you show you that here in just a moment. So then the question becomes, all right, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, while you're waiting on a potential return for Watson, and again, it's not a guarantee, but he seems to be optimistic that he's coming back, what do you do for now? And let's break it down twofold. For one, Johnson has struggled. He's been the guy for the most part in place of Watson, and he's getting benched in favor of Joshua Williams. And it's a big opportunity for Joshua Williams, but will the results be there? That remains to be seen. Here's what you're looking at this corner room right now. Williams slides into the left cornerback spot, Trent McDuffie at the right cornerback spot, and then there's Jamari Connor at the nickelback spot. And Connor's been pretty solid, actually. I wonder if there's discussions going on of maybe even moving Connor to the outside corner spot if Joshua Williams can't quite put it together. But here's what we talk about, the struggles of Nazeeh Johnson, folks. So far this season, 43 tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 pass breakable, and 1 QB hit. But it's the coverage stats that really show you just how much it's been a problem with that quarterback rating allowed of 101.2. He was just picked apart by Jacoby Myers in that win against the Raiders, which ultimately resulted in him being benched this past week, with Jacoby Myers going off for nearly 100 yards receiving. Joshua Williams, small sample size, 13 tackles in 12 games played, 1 TFL, 1 pass breakup. And if you're the Chiefs, we'll see if they get much different results from Joshua Williams compared to what we saw from Nazeeh Johnson. As his quarterback rating is about 100 as well. Completion percentage, not bad, at 50%. With 32 yards allowed in about 12 games played so far this season. So for now, while we wait on Jaylen Watson, who would you pick to start? Seems like the Chiefs are going to go forward with Joshua Williams. Is that the right call? Type JW for Joshua Williams. Type NJ for Nazeeh Johnson. Weigh in the comments section and let us know what you think. For continuing Chiefs coverage, subscribe now to the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.